Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, greetings to you, and you're welcome again on the platform that tells you undiluted truth. And this truth is coming like American missile to Iran, where Amadi told the INEC chairman to his face that he is yet to convince Nigerians otherwise, that he is not working with APC. Listen to this.
I'm sorry to say, nothing the chairman of INEC said this evening inspires confidence in the integrity of the 2027 election. I mean, his understanding about what makes a good election are logistical. But if you look at, by the way, if you look at an election dispute, 2023 election, the dispute was never around. Ballot box came by 5 p.m. It didn't come early. Every issue is around the integrity of that vote itself. And so I would want them to speak more around how do we ensure that when people vote, result and vote align, result declared and the result of vote align. He didn't say that. And that ties back to the crisis we have with INEC. Look, yes, it's good to talk about open primaries, direct primaries. But this is a party, you are giving them a period of time to organize, submit electronic register as credible, again, conduct those indirect primaries for all political office elections across the country. So the point is this. APC, I was commending him as a former commissioner, maybe he has insider knowledge. APC's head start, okay? So now you're going to create a crisis for other parties. And that speaks, going forward. In 2023 election, to the second, INEC did a very terrible thing. I was a regulator for 5 years at least. INEC is first and primarily a regulator, not a transaction agency. You cannot, on the eve of primary, the parties came and said, INEC, extend the time for us. INEC said no extension. PDP hurried and did a primary convention. On the eve of PDP's convention, INEC gave 1 week for APC to redesign. That is Regulation 101, fundamental flaw. You must keep very even balance for everybody. Again, that comes to the issue of technology. In the last FCC election, that allegation was that beavers are now in people's hands. We don't even know the integrity of the technology. So my question would be this. As an ADC or any other party or any Nigerian civil group, we finished 2023 election with so much allegations, so much issues. National Assembly did not conduct one public hearing. Nobody would put on oath, neither Mahmoud, nor all the officers, to tell us what happened. That is shambolic. There is nowhere in the world that what comes out of it is credible. So the minimum is two things to conclude. First, there should be a bipartisan audit commission of INEC's technology. Nobody should place confidence in INEC's deployment of technology. The minimum is professionally tested by sort of engineers, bipartisan, to say, tell us how you procure beavers, show us clearly the security, the guarantee that these beavers are not in people's hands. In a fake election results were printed and used. INEC admitted them. So we can't be talking about elections. You see, the problem with Nigeria is that we have no rigor of administration, rigor of process. How, for example, does the chairman of ADC or Labour Party know anything about your guarantee of process? What do you have a guarantee? Do they know? Okay. There should be a public, certified procedure to say, even if you want to do direct primary, look at the considerations of time gap to fill in the membership card, to pick up logistics, to go across the country. And by the way, last point, if you look at the law says direct or consensus. The same law now says if political office holders want to be delegates, how do you become delegates in a direct primary? That means there was a lot of incoherence and lack of clarity about that law. Thank you so much.
And that is it. When there is no consequence for doing something wrong, when up till now you are preparing for another election, yet you have not explained to Nigerians what you called glitches and what exactly happened, and you are promising Nigerians another election. That means you are all fools. How can the referee be changing the rule of the game at the middle of the game in favor of one of the teams? That is what INEC have been doing, and you heard it from him. How do you expect anything better? How will you not have the worst set of people in power? So there is no two ways about it, my people, Nigerians. Until we've had enough, there is no hope. This election, forget it. If it is business as usual, if it is an election of where 2 or 3 are gathered, if it's an election where Nigerian people are not ready to make an emphatic statement that they are tired of this impunity in the name of government, I'm ready to retire them. That is what you call ballot revolution. But what we've seen, Nigerians are not yet ready, because it is on the court of the Nigerian people at their disposal to decide, not the politicians. But they thought elections are for politicians. That is the mentality of many Nigerians. They thought an election is for the politicians. They have casted their vote for politicians. They've not realized that an election is an opportunity for them to turn around a wicked system that have been designed against them. But instead of turning against the politicians, they work for the politicians. They rig election for politicians. They write election results for them. They carry ballot box for them. They intimidate voters and they franchise a lot of Nigerians from voting. The same people who are also suffering the impunity of Nigeria. Whether you are a security operative, whether you are INEC official, whether you are a party agent, or you are the one buying votes for them, you are all contributors to bad governance. And they are Nigerians. And they are among the suffering Nigerians. That is even the irony of it. And tomorrow we cry bad governance. No, we deserve bad governance. We deserve what we are getting, because we are not ready to put an end to this. Until Nigerians are ready. Myself, I am ready. But this revolution, it is not a revolution of where 2 or 3 are gathered. It is a revolution where all Nigerians must be involved. Are you ready to be involved? Let's see it demonstrated by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Then we'll know if we are ready to confront these people come 2027. Or we will just all give up and allow the impunity to continue. Then it will become, when you reach your turn, make Nigeria happen to you. My name is Asu Peters, your advocate for good governance. Let me have your thoughts on the comment section, and if you believe in this message, help me share it to anyone around you. I'm signing out. Bye-bye for now.